If you have the original Cedrat Boise, Mr. King says, do I really need this fragrance right here? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the King Sense channel. I am Mr. King Sense, and we believe that fragrances are not just another hobby, but they're a lifestyle. We got 3 goals: be your best, look your best, and of course, smell your best. Now, if that's something that has your attention, show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Come and be a part of the family. We would love to have you. I hope everybody had a blessed week, a blessed weekend, and I wish you many more. Now, let's get on to the feature presentation. All right, guys, so from Paris, guys, we have one of the newest releases, all right, from the house of Mancera, and we're talking about Cedrat Boise Intense. Cedrat Boise Intense, all right. Now, this is Extrait de Parfum concentration, all right. This is 120 ml, and on the bottom here, you got the batch code if anybody's interested in that information. All right, guys, so here is that golden juice, all right, and that nice, elegant bottle. Definitely a nice touch, guys, and of course, you got the new magnetic cap. Okay, and just look at that juice color, man. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's money. Yes, sir. That's money right there. So, but guys, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the note breakdown before we get into the juice, guys. So for the official note breakdown, at the top we got Sicilian citruses, we have black currant, we got spices, all right, and then at the heart we got leather, white sandalwood, Cambodian oud, we got patchouli leaf, and we have jasmine. And then at the base, we got ambergris, we got vanilla, we got white musk, and we got oak moss, okay? So now that we have the official note breakdown, let's go ahead and get into the juice, okay? So again, guys, here's that bottle, all right, here's the presentation. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a spray. And then we're gonna talk about what I get inside of this fragrance, all right? Nice juice distribution, guys. These are the newer style atomizers, as well as the cap. You got your new magnetic cap, you got your new pressurized atomizers, and they're up there. They're up there as far as like with the House of Dior. I believe that's one of the brands that I first got introduced to that had the pressurized atomizers, or had the better pressurized atomizers. So, but guys, anyway, this one starts off with the Sicilian citruses, okay? So it doesn't list exactly what that is, but guys, I'm gonna say, you know, you got a mixture of lemon, you got a mixture of bergamot, and then you got a mixture of maybe some orange or some mandarin in there, okay? So there is a presence of fruity accords, all right? This does give off like a pineapple energy. That's why a lot of people, they do kind of mention this in the same sense as a Ventus, because it does come off kind of pineapple-y, all right? And then you also got the black currant that I feel adds just a touch of fruitiness and sweetness as well. But then, guys, you get this smoky, dark, earthy, leathery woodiness, okay? And I'm gonna say that's gonna be from the oak moss, the oud, and the leather, okay? And very masculine. This is not unisex safe for any ladies that might want to know. Definitely not. You, to me anyway, you will be very unattractive. This is definitely not safe for the ladies. But I will say that the musk and the vanilla on the initial spray it's not very detectable. I feel like they come into the picture later towards the dry down, all right? But like I said before, it is often mentioned in the same sentence as a Ventus, and I definitely see why. If you have the original, you can understand why, right? But I would say, for the record, this is more like a Ventus on a tropical vacation. I'm talking about like a Ventus somewhere in an island somewhere. So because it does have this tropical fruity feel to it. in my opinion. So, but they are alike, but they're also different as well. Okay. So anyway, overall, guys, I just feel like you get this smooth, sweet, masculine, refined, slightly more balanced than the original Cedrat Boise. All right. That's what you get in this fragrance. That's what this fragrance is about for me, guys. So, but let's talk about this one. So first off, if you have the original Cedrat Boise, Mr. King says, do I really need this fragrance right here? All right. So if nobody else has told you, I'm going to tell you, absolutely not. You do not need this fragrance right here. In my humble opinion, guys, I just feel like they're too much alike. Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed upon the first spray. That's right, I was a little disappointed. Not because the fragrance is not good, but because the perfumers did not give us enough, in my opinion. They could have gave us more. They should have gave us more. All right, guys, and that's, if you've never been on this channel, we're all about just being transparent and giving honest reviews, and this is an honest review, guys. I wanted something more. I needed something more from the Mancera line, okay? And this one let me down, absolutely. So I will say, if you are interested in this fragrance, the prices have decreased here recently. You can't find these on designer sites. I will try to list them in the description where you can get your hands on one. But I will say absolutely 100% do not pay retail. Do not. All right, guys, so let's talk about the performance of this fragrance. Is it as intense as they say it is? All right. So in my humble opinion, guys, I'm going to say no. That was another department that I feel they let me down in. Guys, I don't know what batch you may have, but my batch of Cedrat Boise, the original, never had a performance issue. I mean, that thing is beast mode. That thing is beast mode, guys. I'm talking 14 hours plus. On this fragrance, it's not necessarily a slouch, but I don't feel that it performs as good as my original Cedrat Boise, guys. It's definitely not as intense. Okay, intense. When we're talking intense, we're talking about strength. All right, we're talking about potency. We're talking about, just performance. For me, my original Cedrat Boise outperforms this one. This one sits closer to the skin for it to be an extrait de parfum. A lot of the extraits tend to perform exceedingly well. But for this one, it sits closer to the skin. It's not going to be a heavy projector, but it is detectable for, I would say, a little bit around the 12-hour mark, maybe. So, I mean, it's still decent or solid performance, but it's not as good or as intense as the original. And for me, that is a problem. All right. So guys, if I had to rate this fragrance, Cedrat Boise Intense would get an 8 out of 10. All right. A solid 8 out of 10. Now, this one is going to be best worn casually or suited and booted. Okay. We're talking dress to kill. So for a date night, office setting, this is office safe. Guys, I would say in a professional meeting, or if you're just doing drinks after work, anything like that, guys, this one has you covered. Definitely still a good fragrance. Just to me, it just does not outdo the original. So there you have it, guys. If you have this fragrance, let us know down in the comment sections. What's your thoughts and opinions? Do you feel it's better, or do you feel like Mr. King says that this one kind of lets you down a little bit? So guys, I'm eager to know what's your thoughts. Drop them down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Also, guys, if you have anything else from the House of Mancera that you recommend, let us know down below. Give me your top 3. All right. Until the next time, be blessed, be safe, And Mr. King Sense is out.